Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for checking out this video here on Show Style and Spirit. I am Ebony, of course, and as you can see from the title of this video, we're going to be taking a look back at Carlos King's Nightcap, a couple of different episodes at that, plus the melee at the relaunch of Madani on Love and Marriage Huntsville. We're going to talk about some things that triggered Miss Wanda to just really go out of pocket concerning the Eminem kids, particularly the paternity of Suga Mama. And then we're going to take a look back at how everything blew up at the relaunch of Madani. Now, before we stroll down memory lane together, I ask that you please hit the like button on this video. Even if you were to hit the dislike button, either one of those work the same. They stimulate this video, causing YouTube to recommend it to more people who enjoy discussing the various topics surrounding Love and Marriage Huntsville. And if you have not already done so, please subscribe to Show Style and Spirit. I would definitely love to have you as one of the showstoppers. And everything that I'm saying in this video is alleged and just my opinion. And the Copyright Act of 1976 says that my fair use commentary on these sound bites are allowed for criticism. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So I want to start off with Melody Cherie and Monique Samuels. They were on the very first episode of Carlos King's Nightcap. If you remember, the Nightcap did one season on OWN, and he is talking to Melody and Monique about the reality TV shows that they have been on. And this is what is said, and it is hilarious.
On the street with Miss Wanda.
Both bitches. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that, Carlos. I really don't. But I know you can't control these streets. They're just wild, loose animals. That's all they are. Wild, loose in the bed. Wild, loose on their feet. Wild, loose on their toes. That's what they call them. So, like I told Tisha, don't never get mad when call you a bitch. Never. Only thing you gonna look at that and say, respect my name, girl. Put some respect on my name. You gonna call me a bitch, you gonna call me an HBIC.
Go ahead, sis.
Well, first of all, I had to, take some time to actually process what she tried to say. And just uncool. I mean, oh gosh.
I got a question. Does she have a man? No, and like in all realness, a lot of times when these older moms are all up in their children's business, it's because they don't have a good relationship with the opposite sex or the same sex if they're into that. But I'm just saying, like, she got too much time on her hands.
Probably right, because she said she has a husband and a boyfriend, and then her baby's father be in my DM, like in all my stories.
Hold up.
Like in all my stories and comments.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Do the brown. Wait. You mean to tell me Wanda's baby's father be in your DM?
Uh-huh.
How old is this man?
I don't know. Ask Tisha, it's her daddy.
Okay, so you heard that soundbite. So Carlos King, he tried to do his own version of Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen, which is kind of like a variety show. The guests, they play games, they react to different videos or sound bites. So that was what Carlos King did. He played a goofy video from Wanda where she's constantly cursing and they're bleeping it out. And then he wanted Melody Cherie to give her reaction to it. And then, Monique Samuels, she just had to interject and say, or ask, does this woman have a man? Because these older moms, if they had a bad relationship with the people that they dated, and then they see their kids off in a romantic relationship, they're kind of all in their business. And then Melody piggybacked off of that and said, well, her baby's father be in my DMs. Carlos asked, how old is this man? She said, ask Tisha, it's her daddy. And we all know that Wanda felt some type of way when Melody made that joke. I'm guessing Wanda felt embarrassed, slighted, like Melody had one up on her. And then that's when she started just going just really too low. She started questioning the paternity of Suga Mama. But what she also did was she appeared on Carlos King's The Nightcap as well. And Carlos, being messy, he actually asked Wanda for her response to what Melody Cherie said in the previous episode. And this is what Wanda had to say.
Was recently on The Nightcap, and she said that your baby daddy, Tisha's father, was in her DMs. Did you know about this?
I did not. But when I found out about it, I mean, she is what she is. So, I mean, it's what she wear, what she do. I mean, if I was a man, I'd be in her box too.
Okay, you'll be in her box.
Yeah, I'd be in her box.
Okay.
Not inbox. No, not inbox. I'd be in her box. Inbox.
Okay. So, did you confront your baby daddy about being in Melody's DM? Did he admit to being in there?
He did. But like I told him, so remember, he a preacher. He a master.
He's a preacher?
Yeah.
So,
he a preacher from his head to his waist. Waist down, he's still a man.
Ooh.
So,
okay. He puts a whole new meaning to Sunday's best. Alrighty then. So Melody also mentioned something about your brother being the least relevant person on the show. Is there any truth to that, Marcel?
I really think it's how you define relevant. Mm-hmm. Because I think if they had to trade places, I don't think that Maurice is willing to do and go through everything it takes to be relevant. Melody, her mother-in-law, they have a tendency to crave relevance.
Okay, so after Marceau says that Melody and his mother-in-law, meaning Wanda, crave relevance, Wanda is going to say, "You think I do?" Like, she gets an instant attitude. And that's the point that I want to make. Melody had a very awesome moment. It was hilarious. And guess what? It was the truth. Tisha's dad has been in Melody's DMs. I bet he responds to photos and says, "Oh my gosh, you're so beautiful. Oh my gosh, I hope you're doing great." Wanda said he's a preacher. I'm sure he's said to her, "I'm praying for you," and probably was hoping to use that as a window to communicate with Melody, right? We all know the game when a man is attracted to you. He will try to open up the windows of heaven just to talk with you, even when they pick up on the vibe that you're not interested. But that's a whole nother video, okay? And that is called boundaries. But anyway, Wanda gets an attitude so quickly, and she just knows that Melody made that an awesome moment for Carlos King's debut episode. And I just had an epiphany. When he debuted The Nightcap, he asked Melody Cherie to be a guest on the very first episode. Just like when he launched his podcast tour, he asked Melody to be featured in the very first stop in Huntsville, Alabama, because he wants to make a splash, and he knows that he needs Melody Cherie to do that. And he knows that she has the fan backing to support, which is exactly what happened. But I believe that Wanda's pride, which is something that I discussed in a video just last night about when Tisha invited herself to a private event and she had to be put out of that event. Wanda gets the instant attitude, her pride is injured, and it is the same thing with Melody's hilarious comment about Tisha's dad being in her DMs. But then things take a very serious turn, where Wanda decides to talk about the paternity of Suga Mama, and Melody had every right to confront her about it. And here is what happened at the relaunch of Madani.
It's alive. Get Martell over there. Hey, Martell. Yeah. Blink twice if you need a smell. I ain't gonna need nobody. Y'all know I can handle them all my own, all by myself, but I appreciate it. I can't lie. So a producer informed me that I couldn't go live because we're filming a show. My thing is this. I want to go live just like Wanda goes live all the time talking about me, coming for me, and then even insinuating that Suga Mama ain't Martell's baby. So for me, it's a live for a live, baby. You know what I'm saying? Is that Bernard? Hey, Bernard, why you the one just threatening me the other day on live?
Bring it on, bring it on, bring it on.
Why you the one just on live with Wanda?
Yeah, he was on live with me, so what's up? What's up? You from Bethel? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah, you was live. What's up? What's up?
Wasn't that you?
Wait,
That was talking about choppers and stuff.
Wait.
Wasn't that you talking about choppers and stuff on the live? Oh, her live. You. That's what I was wondering.
You got a problem with us? I got a problem with it.
What's your problem?
That's why you got a problem.
What's your problem?
Let me explain to you. Since you asked me.
I'm gonna ask you.
Since you asked
Because I
me.
really know for this showing up nasty, showing up don't look good.
That's because I didn't expect you to come over here for that.
That ain't what I came for.
Okay,
So you're not sweetie. I'm not your sweetie. Because see, usually I respect you because you're my elder. You're a mother.
That's your mother. Let her jump in it. Let her jump in it. That she handle it. She don't need me to jump in. I don't think she can.
Oh, let's go.
I don't think she can. I don't think she's ready for this. Okay, like I said, when my mother, there's no reason why I just like it. And I got ready on my tape. Let me bring you some fruit.
Okay, sure.
People don't seem to know what you saying.
I'm stepping to you because you got a I'm in your face today. So that's what I'm going to tell you what I got to say. That's what you got to say. Don't say what you got to say today. I don't want to scare you.
Well,
I
let
don't
me
want to
get around
scare
this
you.
way.
So what you got to do is keep all of my children's names, halfway names, all of their names.
Girl, let me tell you
Little
something.
girl, you
Little girl.
my children. You're going to tell all my children. No, leave her alone. Let her be. Let her be.
Talk.
Let her be. Let her be.
We gonna talk.
What's going on?
Wait.
What you gotta do is keep all in any shape.
She said, why do I have a problem with her?
Okay, so say out of all of that. It's gonna say out of all of that.
I don't feel to give her treat.
Yeah, and I'm gonna pull mine up too. And I'm gonna pull mine. I'm gonna pull my mine up as well. Whatever you want. Let's go back and forth. We can do it all day. We can do it all day.
She can do it all day. She can be in the middle. Just chill.
We can go all day. We can go all day.
Let's chill. Wanda can handle her.
Now you ain't got it ready already. You ain't got it ready.
Don't you worry about what I got. I got everything else ready. I got everything else ready.
You have a lot of to say on the time.
Mateo started off. He went on Dr. Hammond's show, and he the one who gave me the idea that you had another baby dad.
You talking about your baby?
I'm talking about your baby.
You got about your baby.
I'm not saying about your baby. Baby dad. That's what I said. That's what I said. That's what I said. And you have to say that.
Okay, so you all heard Wanda deflecting. In her confessional, actually said that Martell started it all when he spoke with Dr. Heavenly on her YouTube channel and suggested that Suga Mama had a different dad. But Wanda told a fib in her confessional. I even made a video about it just last week, where he's trying to get some bloggers to insinuate that there was an issue of paternity, and allegedly there's even been a DNA test. But Dr. Heavenly asked him back in late 2020, like, why do you say such things about your wife? Do you question that some of the kids aren't yours? And he said, hell no. No, like he knew all those kids were his. All 4 of the Eminem kids were his. So either Wanda did not comprehend their conversation correctly, she did not watch the entire video, she was not paying attention, or she told a fib. But Martell actually clarified in that interview with Dr. Heavenly that he does not have doubt about any of the Eminem kids not being his. Again, her pride was injured when Melody had a great, hilarious moment on the nightcap. And she said that, Tisha's dad be in her DMs. And Wanda just took it to heart and took it personal instead of saying, that was hilarious. But kudos to Melody for the show enough ain't taste good, show enough nasty. And when Wanda was trying to get Miss Van to interject, trying to say that Melody can't handle her, no, Melody had already read you and embarrassed you. So you did not want to see Melody. you figured you could get into a verbal spat with Miss Van. But I actually feel like, Wanda, when people are as calm and classy as Miss Van, those are actually the people you really don't want to trigger. She has such a calm energy. I would not want to be in her path when she's mad. So, Miss Wanda, you were going to lose with either one of those beautiful ladies. Sorry to say, but the truth hurts, I guess. But I wanted to make this video because, again, Wanda has said very recently, just a few days ago, she felt like the reason for her issues with Melody, they go back to when Melody put Tisha out of her private event for Embrace. And then she talked about the Madani melee. So I wanted to give a summary video on that as well. And there's one more thing that she said that Melody did that turned her off, turned her the wrong way. So I want to do some research on that as well. But I thank you all so much for watching this video. I always appreciate the support. Please hit the like button on this video. It is a free way of supporting the channel. And again, I ask that you please subscribe to Show Style and Spirit if you have not already done so. I hope that you all have had a great Thursday. It is Friday Eve. I hope it was a thriving Thursday, and I know that we're going to have a fantastic Friday. I may make another video giving my reaction to that clip that we're seeing where Nell disagreed with Martell getting arrested. And my whole thing is, Nell, you need to take it back to its origin. Why did he get arrested? So I will definitely talk with you all soon. It'll be later on tonight. Bye.